would love to ask you about this dream, and it's just so timely with what's happening with Pride Month and all of this stuff that's going. But your friend had a dream when you were making a documentary on dreams. Can you tell me about this dream when he saw hell open?
Yeah, we were actually at the Sundance Film Festival and we were filming to make a documentary on dreams. And,
Right.
it's one of those shoot for the moon moments. Let's just make a documentary. I mean, why not? Everyone else is. And some of
Right.
them are so gross and bad. It's like, we've got at least a chance. Okay. So, and, and so while we were making this, one of our friends that was helping make, or he was in the film, he had a dream, and a very vivid dream. He was shaken by it when he woke up. And in the dream, he saw hell open up, and he saw Satan and demons vomiting stuff up on the earth. It looked like it was pink, and it was colorful, and it looked attractive. Okay. But he said it was very, very demonic. It was the most evil stuff he'd ever experienced. The stench was horrible in the dream. So you can tell it's one of those real prophetic dreams when it's got smell, it's got sight, it's very detailed. And he said that they were vomiting it up, and people were eating it like candy. And the world was eating it, thinking it was sweet, it was good to taste, So they were eating all this up. And that was way back in 2000, I'm going to say maybe 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And then he said that, and so I'm thinking about this dream, and we made that documentary, and people said, "Oh, it'll never go anywhere." We submitted it to Sundance, and they didn't take it, and so we just rented a screen during the festival and showed it ourselves. It's like, we're going to do it whether you like it or not. We're just going to we're going to hijack your festival, and so we got someone to rent us a screen, and we had lines of people to see the show.
Right.
And it was giving truth out through the message, through the vehicle of dreams. Everyone was intrigued by it. And people said, "Oh, it'll never go anywhere. That's got editing problems, lighting problems, this kind of thing, that thing." It was a miracle that we got it done at all.
Yeah.
And right when some producers and these high level Hollywood people were like, "Yes," and everything, her phone rang. And it was Hollywood's First Glance, and said, "Your film has been selected for our film festival in Hollywood." And it won an award for editing. And then it went on to win 8 other awards in different places in the country, or the world. And
Crazy.
so, but I was thinking about how we're living in that now, where people, because of, okay, so you were going to ask me about how do you go into, or how do you reach the LGBTQ? How do you reach the drag queens? How do you reach, and I'm like, bring a higher presence.
Right.
When you show up with 2 or 3 or more, or you are gathered in his name, he says, "I'm there in your midst."
Right.
So we've literally seen this happen, where a portal has opened up over us because we want him there, and he wants to be there. So we bring a higher presence. It's like, bring me a higher love, right?
Yeah.
And so when that happens, people are arrested by it. They don't know what that is.
Yeah.
And we saw this happen at the temple at Burning Man, when people were in seances and they were in trances, and they were doing Reiki healing, and they were doing all these things. And we just came in and began to do non-verbal type lifting up Jesus. He said, "If I'm lifted up, I'll draw,"
Yeah.
So we just did that. And we did that in places where there was a counterfeit. And everyone felt it. It was a portal. They knew they were. And so then we said, we do heart transformation. We do heart healing. We do trauma work. We do all kinds of things, spiritual trauma and that kind of things. And they were like, and we do organic spiritual alignments, and we do original root recovery. And now they're no longer interested in all their other stuff that they were doing. They're interested in, "Oh my gosh, this is a cleansing moment." I said, "Yes, we do spiritual cleansing and redefinement." We bring, and they knew that something was with us. In other words, you're not alone. There's something here, and it's bigger. And so now I'm starting to do, I just thought this up the other day, and I'm pretty sure it's God. he said, start asking people if they'd like to have an encounter with the spirit of clarity.
Wow.
And I
Wow.
went, okay,
Yeah.
because we all need that. I need that,
Yes.
but
Yes.
everyone especially needs that now because there's been so much confusion.
That's
So it's almost like we need to realize that we're not fighting on the same ground as the enemy. We fight in a higher place.
Yeah.
We bring
Yeah.
a higher, we're on a different level. We're not even engaging in flesh and blood war, word wars, Bible thumping, whatever. It's like we're just bringing the presence of God, and then we just basically say, do whatever you want. Like, how do you want this to go down? What do you want to do next? And so that's how we do this. And we have a lot of things that they're interested in. They want to have their dreams interpreted. They want to they want to know truth, right? Because the truth sets people free.